The Galaxy S26 series is only a few months away, and naturally, anticipation is building for Samsung's next flagship lineup. Reports suggest the company plans to unveil the devices in February at an event in San Francisco. Recently, discussions have surfaced about a potential price increase, a tough call for Samsung, as higher prices could impact overall sales. However, it seems this decision may not be entirely within Samsung's control. A new report from South Korea indicates that rising component costs across the industry are making a price hike for the Galaxy S26 series almost unavoidable. According to a recent Samsung Electronics report, chipset prices have risen by 12% compared to last year's average, while camera module costs are up by 8%. Mobile LPDDR RAM prices have also surged by 16% since the first quarter of this year. This could help explain why Samsung prioritized developing its own Exynos 2600 for the Galaxy S26 series, as it's expected to be more cost-effective than sourcing Qualcomm's latest Snapdragon chip. If the price increase does happen, it's expected to fall between $50 and $100, consistent with Samsung's typical adjustments during past generational upgrades. What's your thoughts on this? Do you think the higher prices are justified, or will it hurt Samsung's sales? Let me know in the comments section below. There have been numerous leaks surrounding Samsung's upcoming flagship lineup, the Galaxy S26 series, revealing almost every detail, including the design of all three models. Today we have a new look at the series, thanks to recently surfaced screen protectors that provide even more insight into the design and display aspects of these phones. According to Ice Universe on X, images of what appear to be tempered glass protectors for the Galaxy S26, Galaxy S26 Plus, and Galaxy S26 Ultra have been shared. From the image, it's clear that all three protectors feature rounded corners, indicating that the displays of each model will follow the same design approach, something previously suggested by earlier renders. The protectors also imply that all three devices will have uniformly sized bezels, which appear to be extremely slim. However, whether they're actually thinner than the bezels on the Galaxy S25 series remains uncertain. That comparison can only be confirmed once we have exact measurements or direct side-by-side evaluation after Samsung officially unveils the new lineup. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section below. Samsung is gearing up to shake the flagship world once again, and the Galaxy S26 Ultra might just be its boldest move yet. According to tipster Jason C., Samsung's next-gen Exynos 2600 is a serious upgrade built on the company's advanced tuned GAA process. It features a 10-core CPU setup, with a 3.8 GHz prime core, 3 cores at 3.26 GHz, and 6 at 2.76 GHz. The chip delivers up to 30% better AI and NPU performance, introduces a brand new GPU design, and improves thermal control thanks to Samsung's new heat pass block system. Early Geekbench 6 results show around 3,300 in single-core and 11,200 in multi-core performance, putting it right up there with Apple and Qualcomm's best. Jason also shared some big updates about the Galaxy S26 lineup. The entire series is getting upgraded telephoto cameras, while the S26 Ultra will feature a larger main sensor with a wider aperture. All models will now use M14 QHD displays for sharper visuals, and Samsung is reportedly testing a larger battery exceeding 5,000 mAh. And here's the most interesting part: the Exynos 2600 may not be limited to just the base or plus versions. Jason suggests even the Ultra could run on it in select regions, marking a strong comeback for Samsung's in-house chip. If these leaks hold true, the Galaxy S26 Ultra could set a new standard: faster, cooler, sharper, and smarter than anything Samsung has built before. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section below. We're now going to run through the full specs, design, and expected pricing to help you decide which one is right for you, so hit subscribe now, and let's dive right into it. First up, the standard Galaxy S26. It's coming with a 6.2-inch dynamic AMOLED display with improvements in brightness and color accuracy. We get a 120Hz display with HDR10+ and a resolution of 1080 x 2340. The display will be protected by Gorilla Glass Victus 3. For selfies, it has a 12-megapixel punch-hole camera. On the rear, there's a triple camera setup consisting of a wide, ultra-wide, and telephoto, but the exact sensors are still unknown. It'll be powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 2 chipset and comes with 12 GB of RAM and up to 512 GB of storage, UFS 4.0. The battery is a 4000 mAh unit with 25 dB fast charging and 15 dB wireless charging. It will also support 5G, Bluetooth 5.4, Wi-Fi 7, and ultra-wideband support. The phone will launch with One UI 8 based on Android 16 and is expected to start at around $800 in January 2026. Next, we have the Samsung Galaxy S26 Plus, which may also be known as the S26 Edge. This one will come with a 6.7-inch dynamic OLED display with similar improvements in brightness and color accuracy. You'll get a 120Hz display, HDR10+, and a resolution of 1440x3120, protected by Gorilla Glass Victus 3. There's a 12-megapixel punch-hole camera for selfies. The rear setup includes a dual camera system with a wide and an ultra-wide camera, though the exact sensors are still under wraps. It's also powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 2 and will come with 12 GB of RAM and storage options of 256 GB or 512 GB, UFS 4.0. The battery is a 4900 mAh unit with 45 dB fast charging and 15 dB wireless charging. It will support 5G, Bluetooth 5.4, Wi-Fi 7, and ultra-wideband. This model will launch with One UI 8 based on Android 16 and is expected to be priced from $1,000 in January 2026. Finally, we have the premium model, the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra. This one features a 6.9-inch dynamic OLED display, again with improvements to brightness and color accuracy, 120Hz refresh rate, and HDR10+, with a resolution of 1440x3120, and it will be protected by Gorilla Glass Armor 3. There have been reports suggesting that this could feature the first ever under-display camera on an S-series phone, likely an 8-megapixel under-display selfie camera. On the rear, it will come with a quad camera setup featuring wide, ultra-wide, telephoto, and periscope lenses, but the exact sensors are still unknown. The phone will be powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 2 in all regions and will come with 12 GB of RAM and up to 1 TB of storage, UFS 4.0. It's packing a 6000 mAh battery with significant improvements to fast charging. As expected, it will also support 5G, Bluetooth 5.4, Wi-Fi 7, and ultra-wideband. The S26 Ultra will launch with One UI 8 based on Android 16 and is expected to start at $1,300 in January 2026. Overall, it's looking like the Samsung Galaxy S26 series is going to be an exciting release, especially if the Ultra becomes the first S-series phone to feature the under-display camera. Samsung seems to be continuing their strategy of improving and refining their phones, rather than completely redesigning them for the sake of it. And just like all new phones, there will be a major emphasis on software, with AI playing a huge role in the user experience. The launch is still a bit far off, but we can expect plenty of information to leak as we approach the release date. Make sure you're subscribed